Have you ever wondered about the rarest and most unusual parts of the human body? We all know about the heart, the brain, and the lungs, but our bodies are also home to features that are often overlooked, remnants of evolution, small variations in anatomy, or rare traits that only a few people have. Let's take a closer look at some of the most fascinating and rare body parts hidden within us. The palmaris longus muscle. Let's start with your wrists. If you place your arm on a flat surface and touch your thumb to your little finger, you might see a thin tendon pop up in the middle of your wrist. That's the palmaris longus muscle. Here's the rare part. About 15% of people don't have it at all. It was once useful for our ancestors when climbing and grasping was essential for survival. Today, whether you have it or not, doesn't affect your strength or flexibility. Surgeons even use it as a spare tendon in reconstructive surgery because the body doesn't really miss it. Darwin's tubercle. Next, let's move up to the ear. Some people have a tiny bump on the upper edge of the ear called Darwin's tubercle. This small fold of cartilage is thought to be a leftover from when our ears could swivel and move, like those of many animals, helping us detect sounds from different directions. Not everyone has it, only about 10% of the population. But if you do, it's a fun little evolutionary signature on your ear, the tailbone. At the bottom of the spine, we find the coccyx, also known as the tailbone. It's the final remnant of a tail that humans lost millions of years ago. Even though it seems useless, it actually plays a role. It serves as an anchor point for muscles, ligaments, and tendons in the pelvis. And in extremely rare cases, babies can even be born with a small tail-like extension, most of which are removed shortly after birth. Cervical ribs. Some people are born with an extra rib in the neck region, called a cervical rib. This happens in less than 1% of the population. While some don't even notice it, in certain cases it can press against nerves or blood vessels, causing discomfort or circulation issues. It's a fascinating reminder that human anatomy isn't identical for everyone. The fibella bone. Here's a surprising one. The fibella, a small pea-shaped bone that sits behind the knee in some people. It was thought to have disappeared during human evolution, but studies in recent years have shown it's actually making a comeback, appearing more often than before. Researchers think changes in human diet and posture might be influencing its reappearance. Even so, most people never notice it unless they have a medical scan. The plica semilunaris. Look closely at the inner corner of your eye. That small pink fold of tissue is called the plica semilunaris. It's the vestige of a third eyelid, similar to the nictitating membrane still found in birds, reptiles, and some mammals. For us, it no longer covers the eye, but it does help keep tears draining properly. It's another tiny evolutionary leftover we carry with us every day. Wisdom teeth. Wisdom teeth might seem common, but here's the rare part. A significant number of people, especially in modern times, are born without them. These third molars were once crucial for grinding down a tough, plant-heavy diet. Today, with softer foods and better tools, they're mostly unnecessary and often cause more trouble than benefit. Some scientists believe that in the future, humans may stop growing them altogether. The erector pili muscles. Ever get goosebumps? That's thanks to tiny muscles at the base of each hair, called erector pili. In animals, these muscles raise fur for insulation or to look bigger when threatened. In humans, they're mostly vestigial. We don't really use them anymore. Still, they can be triggered by cold, fear, or even strong emotions, giving us that familiar shiver. The plantaris muscle. Hidden in the leg behind the calf is the plantaris muscle. About 10% of people don't have it. For those who do, it doesn't add much to movement, but like the palmaris longus in the arm, surgeons sometimes remove it to use in tendon repair. It's another extra part that the body doesn't really need. The appendix. Often thought of as completely useless, the appendix is a small pouch connected to the large intestine. For a long time, scientists believed it was a vestigial structure from our leaf-eating ancestors. But new research suggests it may have a role in immunity, acting as a safe house for beneficial gut bacteria. So, while rare in its importance, it's not entirely pointless after all. The lingua villosa, or hairy tongue. Here's a rare condition, not exactly a body part, but a variation. In some people, the papillae on the tongue can overgrow, creating a hairy-like appearance. It's harmless and usually temporary, often linked to diet or oral hygiene. It's one of those rare body quirks that most people never experience. Do you have some of these? Let us know in the comments. Thanks for watching. Hope you've enjoyed. Subscribe.